Good morning. This is an important message for all parents, teachers, and residents of HISD. I would like to inform you of some disturbing news that our HISD interim superintendent has been concealing from all of us, including our HISD school board members. It has recently been brought to my attention that HISD superintendent Dr. Treviño III has been planning for months to decrease teachers' expected salaries for the 2018-2019 school year. All of this while she just accepted a $150,000 pay raise, bringing her new salary to approximately $350,000 a year. Over the past year, many leaders within HISD like to claim that HISD is broke due to recapture. They like to use this argument to propose cuts to budgets and layoffs of teachers and other essential personnel. Besides Dr. Lathan just receiving her $150,000 pay raise, she has also been adding new executive manager and assistant superintendent positions to her cabinet, all of which make salaries in excess of $100,000 a year, and will rarely, if ever, see the inside of a classroom. These recent actions taken by our interim superintendent do not suggest a district facing a budget crisis at all. Rather, it suggests a district that is willing to continue to exploit and undervalue its teachers for the sake of providing job security and excessive salaries to HISD executives and administrative staff members. The fact is, regardless of recapture payments, HISD executives always find a way to cut everyone else's jobs and salaries without ever touching their own. So why is this important to you? Because if you care about the standard of education your child is receiving and the continued prosperity of our city, then we all need to start doing a better job of recognizing and acknowledging the necessity of having highly effective teachers in our classrooms. Research has proven when it comes to students' achievement, the number one indicator of students being successful in the classroom are those students having a highly effective teacher in that classroom and those teachers feeling valued. Dr. Lathan's actions of swindling money from teachers without telling them less than a month before they expect their first paycheck does not resemble a district that values its teachers nor its students' success. Actions such as these will only erode the credibility of our interim superintendent and HISD's ability to attract and retain the most highly effective teachers, which eventually will have a direct impact on our whole city's economic and social viability. Let me put this in a little perspective for everyone. HISD currently spends over $116 million a year in salaries to approximately 1,200 employees that make over $75,000 a year, none of which are teachers. Now, why do I use $75,000 a year? Because $75,000 a year is the maximum a normal teacher with 37 years of experience in HISD will ever earn in their life. This shows that although the maximum a 37-year teacher in HISD will ever earn is $75,000 a year, HISD has 1,200 other employees totaling up to $116 million that make more than a 37-year teacher will ever make. Now you tell me, if HISD is willing to show they value so many other people in HISD over their teachers with 37 years of experience, what kind of message does that send to the 99% of HISD's teachers like me that don't have even close to 37 years of experience? The saddest part is this is not the first time HISD withholds information like this while ripping off its employees. In 2016, HISD did this exact same thing, waited until the last minute to announce they were decreasing teachers' expected salaries for that school year. Just this past year, HISD lied to all of us, passing a very modest 3% raise for all of us paraprofessional and teachers, knowing at the time that none of us would ever see that money because supposedly we had to pay back HISD for some mistake they had made. Till this day, not one custodian, not one bus driver, not one clerk, not one police officer, and not one teacher has yet to receive that raise that was passed and promised to us last year. I am asking each of you watching this video to please share it and tag your HISD school board member, tag your local elected officials, tag your local media, and request that they denounce this disgusting attempt by HISD to line their pockets off of the backs of our teachers and our students' achievement. And let's demand that Dr. Lathan rescind this pay cut immediately. The time has come for all of us to stand together and send a resounding message to HISD that our teachers are no longer expendable, and the days of compromising our students' success by taking advantage of our teachers and taking us for granted are over. Thank you, and have a great day.